So this is the Bailey Orion 402. Just going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. Front of the van, we've got the jockey wheel, hitch and handbrakes. We'll go through this in person here on site. Down the right hand side of the van, you've got your wind down legs on either side to stabilise the van while it is on site, and they are just literally there for stabilising rather than lifting the caravan. We've then got a heating and hot water flue. You remove the cover off the side of the caravan, so the flue cover gets removed so that essentially the heating and hot water system can breathe as it needs to. You've then got your water pump, which pushes into the side of the van, literally locks into place, and the pump itself drops down inside the aqua roll. Once in the aqua roll, you can fill up the system from the inside of the van. We'll demonstrate the motor mover while you're here on site also. And then you've got your fridge vents, which allow the hot air at the back of the fridge unit and take some cool air in, and behind one of those is also a gas flue. The wheel nuts will be torqued while you're here on site, so you can see they've been torqued correctly. And as you can see on the side of the van, there is a reminder of 120 Newton meters or 88.5 foot-pounds of torque on each wheel bolt to make sure they are tightened on there correctly. Motor mover, I'll demonstrate while you're here on site, so you can see that that has been done, so you can see that it all works as it should. We've then got our grey waste pipes coming out the side of the van. So essentially, you've got your fresh water that goes in down the front here, and down the back you'll have your two bits of grey pipe that push into the side of the van, and they'll drop down inside your waste master. You've then got your toilet flush tank here on the side of the caravan. Take 3.5 litres of water and a capful of the pink fluid prior to use. In the bottom, we've got our toilet waste cassette, which we lift up the orange handle and pull the cassette towards us. The neck here turns out so the waste can be tipped away. Now, on the back of the cassette, there's an orange pressure relief button, so as that waste is tipped away, it doesn't spit and splatter back at you. The cassette will take 1 litre of water and a capful of the blue fluid prior to use. On the rear of the caravan, on either side, there is your wind down legs to stabilise the caravan, and again, they are only there for stabilising, they are not there for lifting the van. On the door side, you've got your gas locker, which you can simply access by opening up. You've got your regulator on the side of the van there. The pipe work is available separately here on site, should you need it. And it is propane gas we recommend to run on all caravans. You've then got your battery box with your battery terminals, 12mm spanner to release or to tighten or release the nuts on the clamps. And then you've got your mains power lead that comes into the side of the van. And behind there you've also got your motor mover power switch, which again we'll demonstrate to you here on site. Storage locker for the front side of the van this side, and then you've got your last wind down leg also at the front of the van. So on the inside of the caravan, as we go in on the left hand side, you've got your main control panel for the caravan. So you've got master power on, internal lighting, awning lighting, water pump, run. So and at the top here you've got your voltmeter for the caravan. Now, to fill the water system on board the caravan, you're first of all going to need to go underneath the seat on the right hand side of the van. Underneath the seat you'll actually see a yellow drain down valve. That yellow drain down valve needs to be parallel with the floor before you fill the water system on board the caravan. Once that valve is parallel with the floor, you can then open all the taps up on the hot side of the water heating. So open them all up on the hot side. With your bathroom tap and your shower also. Then if you've got that aqua roll connect on the outside of the van, you can then turn on your water pump run. Green light will illuminate to let you know the pump is running. And once the water system is full, as it is now, you can then shut all the taps off as you go around the caravan. But you need to make sure there is water running out of every tap before you shut the taps back off. The reason being, it could actually end up with air in the system, and air in the hot water tank, which then cause a problem with the heating element inside the tank. If it was turned on, it would actually burn out the element, as it needs to be submersed in water to keep it cool and to let it do its job properly. Once you've got that water system full, you can either warm up the water system on gas or electric on board the van. Very simple to do on electric. You've got the black switch down here, you need to make sure that is turned on, and then to the right of that you've got a switch that allows you to select the water temperature on that gas electric power supply. So when the switch is on the top side, you've got around 30 to 35 degrees of water temperature, and on the bottom you've got around 45 to 50 degrees of water temperature. So that's your electric water heating. Gas water heating, again, very simple to do. You've got your dial up here on the wall, so you've got your gas option. So you make sure the gas is turned on in the front locker. For 50 degrees of water temperature, you'd put the switch up to the top side, and when it ignites on gas, you'll have a green light appear on this side, and if it fails to ignite on gas, you'll have a red light on this side. There we go, right on cue. 70 degrees of water temperature, you can do the same with the switch again, put it into the down position, and like I said, that will run at 70 degrees rather than 50 degrees. So that's your hot water on electric and gas. Next up, we're going to go to the heating on board the Caravan. Very simple to use, the gas heating on board this Caravan. You spin the dial round to the gas symbol at the bottom. Green light will appear here if it ignites, and if it fails to ignite, you'll have a red light just here. You then control the temperature of the heating on gas on the dial on top. If you want to use your fans just on board the Caravan, so you can just turn the fans on to blow some cool air around the van, you can do that by selecting the fan symbol, and again you can select the fan speed on the dial on top. The temperature on the dial on top. In the central position here, the heating is off. If you have 500 watts of power available and come into the Caravan, you can select that on the dial just there. 1000 watts on the dial just here also, and 2000 watts as well. And then when you've selected that, you can control the heating without blown air on the dial on top again. So essentially, gas operation at the bottom, green and red lights, say green light to let you know it's ignited, red light to let you know it's failed. Blown air heating with temperature control at the top, 500 watts of power, 1000 or 2000 watts of power on the dial just there, which again will allow you then to control the heating temperature on the dial up the top here. To operate the fridge, very simple to do. You've got your gas option just here, so you've got your gas operation, and you're pressing the temperature control on the right hand side to get the fridge to ignite, and you'll also hit the igniter as you'd expect. And once it has ignited, the little red line in this window will come around to the green, and once it's in the green, that means the fridge is ignited, and at that point you continue to hold the gas valve in for a further 5 to 10 seconds just to allow the thermocouple to warm up. You can then control the temperature of the fridge on gas or electric on the dial on the right hand side. If you want to use mains power as your power source, you can do that by selecting the mains option, and again then the fridge will work on 240 mains and allow the fridge to cool like a normal fridge would. Again, you control the temperature on the dial on the right hand side. If you're towing down the road and you want to use the fridge as a cool box, you can put the dial over to the left hand side, and then the fridge will actually work as a cool box from the 12 volt supply coming from the vehicle you're towing with. It will not work from the 12 volt supply on board the Caravan. So you select the 12 volt mode once you connect it to the car, and like I said, at that point the fridge would work as a cool box. To turn the fridge back off, you go to the off position on the right hand side here, and it turns the power back off to the fridge. Microwave, very similar to your household, select your time, hit the start button, and away it goes. Bathroom, electric flush on the toilet system, just here on top. You've got a full indicator light for your toilet waste cassette, which will illuminate red when the waste cassette is full. The toilet seat turns for your convenience, so you can actually turn it through 180 degrees if you wish to. However, when you're removing the cassette from underneath the van, the toilet seat would need to be going straight across the van in the position it's in now. And then underneath the toilet, you have a toilet waste handle, which allows the waste into the toilet cassette underneath the van. If you have any further questions on the Bailey Olympus 402, please don't hesitate to give us a call here at the Caravan Company, and we'll be more than happy to help. We appreciate the business, and we look forward to seeing you here on site soon when you collect your Caravan. Thank you for now. Bye bye.